All right. Next song we got in the list, next Patreon request we got is coming to us from our good friend Steve. Definitely want to appreciate them. I believe this is the second time that we're getting into Crypta. Definitely a big fan of Steve, is definitely a major, huge fan of this band. He's been pushing them pretty hard. So he's like, we got to introduce more people to this band, Crypta, because not enough people hear about them. So the song's called Dark Clouds. Looks like this is a live performance. So let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, my dumbass didn't realize initially that it said at the top, it said it was a drum cam. I am a fan of these things, so I love the fact that we're going to specifically focus on how she is cooking on this kit right now.
Thank you so much, Deborah!
Her screams are so sick. I like when she gets like with that example that she just used right there. I feel like that's a great example. I'm trying to remember where they're from in the world. I can't remember exactly where they're from. But let's see. Oh, is this the drummers page? Oh yeah, hold on. We gotta make sure we give her a little thumbs up and subscribe for sure if this is the drummers page. Yeah, this little playthrough was cool. I think why Steve put this in here, because we talked about this a couple weeks ago, like on stream. We were talking about the greatest drummers of all time and all that kinds of stuff, like who the GOATs are and who some of the best drummers of today are and that kind of shit, right? And so I think that he's like, I got an example for you. I got an example of someone who could cook on a kit. And yeah, I was just sitting there like and just mesmerized. Like she just seemed to do it like so nonchalantly, you know what I mean? And like the footwork with like the double kick pedal and all that shit, like just like the whole 5 minutes. Yeah, it's just rather impressive. Like not like a single time was there like a single thing where like it sounded a little out of order. You know what I mean? It was like super incredibly smooth and just really, really impressive. And she made it look incredibly simple. You know what I mean? And you know, extremely talented. And I know I wasn't supposed to be paying too much attention to what else was going on in the rest of the video, but the couple of those screams, they got me. Where I just like, yeah, I was like, she cooks on some of those screens out there in the background. But yeah, overall, super fire video and really cool drum cam video on this one. I like the fact that we had different shots of it, and we also kind of gave you some crowd shots too at certain times to keep it a little bit more interesting for especially being like a 5-minute song. It makes it a lot more entertaining than just like one cam. You know what I mean? So really great video. Thank you again, Steve, for the request. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room. Are you?